I wake up about 2:30 in the morning, have my clothes laid out the night before.
Start my day about 3 o'clock in the morning.
I start my mornings at 4 o'clock. I'm one of the first people here on site.
So I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Typically get up at 4 a.m. I get up every morning around 4:30 a.m.
I get up at 5 a.m. every morning.
Wake up at around 5:15 in the morning.
I call my grandmother to speak with my kids, to make sure that they've done their homework, making sure that they're on their best behavior.
Before I go out the door, I tell my wife and kids I love them.
Spend about 30 minutes with my daughter.
Every day, 6:47, I call my daughter to make sure she's up and going for school, tell her to have a good morning.
About a 2.5 hour drive in the morning. Me and my buddy, we carpool together.
An hour and a half drive to the yard. I put on an audiobook.
On the way, I usually like to hear a podcast because with these long commutes, you do lose quite a bit of your day. So I like to be always learning something.
As a group, all leadership comes together. We talk about our day, what we're planning on doing.
Today I'm doing traffic control. Our guys are doing micro trenching, fiber pulling.
Today, we're catching up on our GPSing.
I'm in logistics, so we got to take care of the deliveries of materials.
Today we're going to be throwing the conduit, and we're going to make sure we do everything efficiently and precisely and get the job done as safe as we can.
Today we're working 6:30 to 5 o'clock, so we're working 10-hour shifts.
You know, sunny day, clear skies, and we enjoy it.
Not too windy, not too hot. We're getting a lot done.
This morning we are going to be doing the new hire site orientation.
Today we're working on rebar chiller pads. Right now we are driving over the elevation and getting the elevation for the piles.
Yeah, this is going to be a big lot. Even with it being cold and wet, the morale is high and the work is still going.
Today we're working on throwing glass in block 17. We're also running DC cable above ground in 16 and 15.
When I need to get my guys motivated, I let them know that I'm not expecting them to be the best on site. I just want them to give me their best. Everybody's best is different, but as long as we give 100%, that's all I ask for.
We are working on a lot of housekeeping to make sure that the site is perfect for the client.
Today our goal is to finish rocking the inverter pads.
We're pushing us really hard to get mechanical completion. So far we're moving in the right direction.
We've got our PD10s as well as our Hercules hammers driving pile, trying to get our remaining 300 to 400 pile driven this week. Just trying to have a nice, good, clean, safe day. Let's get after it.
Today on site, we're routing conduit to a new data center. We also have crews backfilling a telecom trench that was previously completed, and we're breaking down some shoring boxes to get them hauled off site.
It was a rain day yesterday, so all the crews are well rested, ready to go, and ready to get work done today.
Today, we're gonna drill 490 feet, 4-inch pipe.
We have a couple welders out here. They're making out and straightening out pipe for us.
We're doing it with safety so we can go back to our families, which is the main reason why we do all this.
The biggest benefit is when we're, turning other people's lights back on, the smiles it puts on their faces, makes me proud to be a lineman and do what I do.
What motivates me to stay safe is I never want to see another guy on my crew or around me get hurt or get in a bad situation.
During a busy storm season, the crews could be gone anywhere from 10 days to 6 months in any given year. It's a lot of work.
Our guys are working safe today. We're being productive. Today we are digging to install our A-way.
Our guys focus. They keep their mind in the game, their mind on task. 0 incidents, 0 accidents.
We're working out here right now in the Palisades. We're abandoning the gas lines for each structure that has been destroyed so we don't have any burns. The gas company called for emergency response and Primoris responded to all their emergencies. We're working at a pace of 300 abandons a week. We've been out here 24 hours a day for the last 6 weeks. Distribution crews right now are working with the residents and the utility companies to help rebuild and get this community back on its feet.
Today it's going to be pretty much sunny all day. we'll be able to have a good, safe day today, getting our project completed.
Here in the spillway, we've got one last gate to hang out of 6. So there'll be a lot of heavy crane movement down there. Doing a lot of cleanup on the floors, getting ready to do the patch repairs on the walls.
We got a good team. Everybody's working together, and we're going to get this baby built. The challenge in this role is the extreme weather and making sure the ground crews are prepared for it.
You're working with civil group, or you're working with welders, you're working with millwrights, electricians, pipe fitters, finding a way to make all those groups cohesive and have a good time while you're doing all that work.
Being remote, we don't always have all the help to get things fixed, but the team pulls together, we get it fixed, and we carry on.
We have a good team here, good management, all the way down to the newest employee.
Coming out here, doing our job and staying safe and getting our stuff done and taking pride in what we do.
To motivate these guys, I don't really have to tell them much, give them an expectation of what we need done, and they hammer it out. They're good guys.
My favorite thing about being a contractor is when you drive by a place that you've worked, you can actually look at your family members and say, yeah, I had a hand in that. My team built that. You have actually put a landmark that other people can see.
Things I like to tell the guys in the morning is keep in mind, we're the veins of the city. So our work matters. Not only is it a job, it's a career. And it can take you really far.
I haven't been home since November, so pretty excited to get home and spend some time with the kids.
At the end of the day, I like to go home, FaceTime with my granddaughter. She just had a baby sister, so she's all excited to tell me about that.
I'm excited to see my wife, my kid, see that smile, you know.
My husband and I both work for Morris. We're fortunate enough to be on the same jobs. We like to go exploring, hot springs, mountains.
So these guys here on site, they're my family. And usually we go hit the bowling alley after work and just kind of wind down from the day.
Good news is that everyone's happy to be here. You know, everyone is excited to come to work in a good attitude.
That's typically what we do, take care of each other.